What's up, everybody? I'm Bill Bellamy. Welcome to Top Billin. This is the place for the culture, the movement, and the discussion. Today, we are dedicating this entire show to the R&B lovers worldwide. So if you love R&B, this is the show for you. I brought in multi-Grammy nominated artists. 9, 10, 10, 11, 12 times, whatever. Songwriter of Chris Brown, Jamie Foxx, Kelly Rowland, John B, and the new cat,
John Brown.
John Brown. Anybody named John, he can write from Johnny Cochran. It don't matter. This man is my good friend and one of the coolest, most down-to-earth artists in the game. Tank.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I like how you doing that.
Come on, man.
I like your dedication, my brother.
Man.
Come on, to the craft.
Tank, listen, man. No one understands the levels of friendship that we have. We bond on so many different things, but more importantly, you have always been Tank, man.
Yeah.
Like your personality, I love that about you. You like my cousin Ricky. You know that grounded way. Like Ricky, man. Ricky, good people. He was good in football. Yeah. He played basketball. He could sing. All the girls love. You like my cousin Ricky.
I am your cousin Ricky. I am him.
And you made it though. But you made it.
I made it as myself.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that's tough. Because, a lot of times when you're an artist, there's a cloak that goes with that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's a persona, there's an identity that you create to deliver whatever mail you're delivering. You put on that mailman outfit. I actually delivered the mail in the clothes I woke up in.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
So you got to be what they consider like the natural artist, where because I remember back in the day, for all the people who really love R&B and you are going to watch this, and some of you are listening. D'Angelo had a moment in R&B music where I felt like he was, the sex symbol. But for some reason, I don't really think that was really him. I think that's what they wanted of him.
Here's what happened with that. Great artist to bring up too.
Yes.
D'Angelo sitting on his Rhodes singing Brown Sugar was sexy.
Yeah.
It was. And I don't know if he truly knew that. So he went a step further. I'm not sure what went into his mind to make him say, you know what, let me lose this weight and just see where I can go with this.
Up.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, but when it became about that and not the music, that wasn't something that he was prepared for.
Wow.
Because D'Angelo is a musician.
Absolutely.
I
witnessed it.
I'm a musician. But I'm also a bunch of other things, right?
Correct.
D'Angelo is a purist, a musician.
Yeah.
Like
I can see that.
He don't care about the clothes. Last time I saw D'Angelo on stage, he looked like Zoro. You know what I'm saying? Like from boots, hat, everything. I was like, who is that?
Who's that?
But none of that matters to him.
He just want to sit down and play.
When they started screaming, "Take your shirt off," it offended him.
Wow.
I'm here to play this music. And so I'm not sure if he totally, I would love to have a conversation with him to just see if he's even recovered from that space, because he completely abandoned it. Wow. He said, nah,
it was too
much. That's not what I am.
And you got lucky in that regard, Tank. And it takes a lot of fortitude to stick to who you are and really just like walk in it. And I think what's so cool about you, and even though earlier I was saying like my cousin Ricky, I'm actually complimenting you, it's because you're natural. Like, I never feel like when I see you do your music, and I've done shows with you, like when I see you do your music, you still take.
Still take.
You take your shirt off.
Take my shirt off.
And you just make us uncomfortable.
I don't make you
I hosted a show with you, man. I did a couple cities with you, man. And you gotta be in shape, man. You just can't eat around you, man. You just stay tight.
You can't eat.
You can't eat. I'll be honest with you, I like going to Dunkin' Donuts every now and then.
I do too.
But I would never tell you because I feel bad. Because I feel like I got to be on a Tank diet.
You will be in Dunkin' Donuts and you'll look at the front of the line and you will see me.
And I'll see you. Once in a while. This is what people don't realize. And I literally had to go back in my research to do this because I met you a long time ago. Bro. And let me tell you when I met you.
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
For sure.
And I didn't know you at this time. You were writing songs for people back then that no one knows you as this like prolific songwriter. You have written songs for multiple all kinds of artists. How did you get into that game and then segue into your artistry?
I was kind of in that game in the beginning. Like, I was writing for, gospel artists, in high school. And when I graduated, like in '96, I started doing a little R&B. So, I would test my pen with little groups that I was working on, my little R&B vibes and all of that. So I was really dabbling in it. I used to write church music heavy for my groups and all of that stuff. And so, one of the first records that I was selling as a writer, as a producer, was Maybe I Deserve.
You lying.
On my mama.
That's the first song that's on
one of the first songs that I was selling in 98, 99. I was selling it to Dave Hollister. And I called my label. I said, listen, I sent you a batch of songs, not sure if you heard them, but Dave Hollister heard this particular song. He loved it. They want to send me a check. I need that check.
I need that check.
Yeah, they want to send me a check and get this song. And they were like, yeah, do your thing, whatever, with your batch of records. Who cares, right? I wasn't on the radar. It was all Aaliyah. It wasn't me. So.
And you were writing for Aaliyah too?
Not at that time.
Okay, no.
So, Monday comes, no check. I called Bernard Alexander, good friend of mine.
I love BA.
I said, Bernard, where's the check? Tank, there was a mix-up. Don't worry about a thing. We're getting the check out today. You'll have it tomorrow. It's not a problem. Everything's good. I said, I appreciate you.
Right.
I got a call later on that afternoon. They said, Tank, if you sell that record, we're going to kill you. I said, I don't know. What do you mean?
Why do you want to kill me? I want to eat.
I don't know how to.
I want to celebrate.
What's my response?
Right.
And I said, well, they're already cutting the check for the record. Like, you gonna tell? Yeah, we'll deal with them. And that's how I kept Maybe I Deserve. But that was originally
Thank God, though.
So thank the Lord.
What a beautiful song, bro.
So
are you crazy? You want to I Deserve an anthem?
I Deserve was a song that I wrote on a napkin after my ex was like, maybe you deserve for me to do all this stuff to you. Like, you just think it's sweet and you just think I'm supposed to get over it. I'm like, hold that thought.
I like this. This is a song. That's how I be getting jokes.
And so
I swear,
I
real situations.
And I make the track in my mama's unfinished basement.
Okay.
I let the homies hear it. They're like, that's cool. Let's go hoop. Like,
they ain't really.
It was,
bro.
That's just what I did. It was nothing to us.
Right.
And come to
Cousin
find
Ricky, this is what I'm saying that's cool about you. Cousin Ricky, we forget how talented Cousin Ricky is because he our cousin. We take it for granted. Ricky can hoop, he writes songs, he sing, and he lift hella weights.
So that started my journey in writing and producing for people. But then once it started working for me, I didn't want to do it for anybody else.
Okay.
So the turn happened. Here's the turn.
Oh, go ahead.
The turn happened when the person who owned my record label owed me about $750,000.
Okay, that's a good.
And I had $1,500 in the bank.
Okay,
and it was Christmas time.
We need
had
that
kids. I had a wife at that time, and they would not give it to me. They wouldn't acknowledge me. They wouldn't take my phone calls. So I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug.
But you gotta. But sometimes you gotta turn up.
You gotta turn. And I. God forgive me. I shouldn't have, but I turned up on that old man.
You had to. Let him see you.
And I said, listen, before
they don't respect nothing but that pain.
Before any of your henchmen get to me, I'm gonna get to you.
It's gonna be too late.
And whatever happens after that, it is what it is.
I'm good.
But that cost me 5 years. And so while I was sitting, I had to figure out how to live.
Cool.
And it forced me into writing and producing for everybody. I found the Underdogs, Marriage Match Made in Heaven.
So you
found Jamie Foxx.
The Underdogs, that's
Damon and Harvey.
Yep. Yo, those are my guys as well. Jamie Foxx, what was the song that you wrote for Jamie?
Shoot, we did Do What It Do. We did. I can't even go down that.
But it was one of them. But I really, really like. You Changed Me. Was it You Changed Me?
No, I didn't write You Changed Me. That's my other guy. It's a bunch of them on there that I just came in because I came in last minute.
You know what's so funny? How well I know you. I know when I hear a song, like I heard this song that you did with Chris Brown, and I was like, I know you wrote that. I can hear you. I can hear you sometime now on
people tell me I have a thing, and I got a thing, I tried not to have a thing for so long.
You got a take thing
because I just didn't want to be. I didn't want to ever go out of style.
Right.
Like when you're easily identifiable, people can get they can indulge only but so much.
But it's
on
a
one
signature.
thing.
I don't want to say it's a thing.
No. You're right.
I think Tank has a signature. It's like Babyface has a signature. He woo. He always throws a woo.
It's a Rhodes that he uses and his background. Anytime you hear that Rhodes, you know it's Babyface.
Right.
Anytime you hear those backgrounds, you know that's Babyface. And then he does, and I can never. He's always, hey, you can never talk about it. He's always, I don't know why he starts there.
That's
a face thing.
Think about it. This is the thing that's so beautiful. This show is dedicated to R&B lovers. When you love the music and these artists that you all are so gifted, but you do have a thing. Like Usher, he has a thing. Usher has a thing. Yeah, man. He has like he's got that cool kind of vibe thing. You got Jamie doing his thing. You got Chris Brown doing his thing.
So many things.
Chris Brown is such a to me, he embodies Michael Jackson, mixed with Bobby Brown, mixed with James Brown, mixed with I give him a little.
He's the evolution.
He's the evolution
of all things R&B.
Yeah,
anything that has come before us in R&B.
You can put it in the computer and you go and you get 99 attributes
and you build it.
That's Chris Brown. Okay, but here's Tank. But listen, this is Tank though.
Yeah,
songwriter, prolific, artist. He is motivator. He is a guy who can overcome a setback. Yeah. Like this is a thing that people don't realize. Like I know I don't talk about this, but I lost my parents, right? I lost both my mom and my dad, right? And the thing that I found that's very, very odd is that they think celebrities don't go through nothing.
Of course.
Like we have every day Saturday,
and we have the finances to just get over it.
Yeah, we get over it, right? You know, we buy our way out of pain and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
You had a setback for a singer that is pretty much catastrophic.
Yeah,
because your hearing was affected, and I watched you go through this, and I prayed for you, bro. Because I know what your music is to you. I look at your gift and I'm like, that's my guy. Like I had never heard of this thing. Can you explain what happened to you with your ear?
Sudden sensory neural hearing loss.
Okay. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
What?
No cause, barely any ways to treat it. No. Hopefully you catch it early. You lose 100% of your hearing, maybe in one ear or maybe both. And hopefully you can get back 30%.
That's the diagnosis day one.
Diagnosis day one.
Because I remember when Janet Jackson had to cancel some tour dates because she had vertigo.
Yeah.
And that's an inner ear situation as well.
So as my ear went, the vertigo came with it.
Oh my God. So now you're dizzy.
So now I'm dizzy.
You can't sing.
No,
you can't.
I tried.
You tried and you faint.
Why am I leaning left?
I deserve. Boom.
I almost tripped on Essence stage.
No lie.
In front of millions. I almost tripped. It was almost bad.
Because it's crazy.
But I had to try.
You tried.
I had to get out there because.
Could you still hear it all?
It was an overload.
Okay.
Of everything to my left side. So it was processing all of that information on one side of my face.
So you had a headache.
No, it was just different. I was just off balance.
So we don't realize.
Yeah,
we need this.
You need this balance. Yes. Balance is everything.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was off balance for a while. Even going like with the medications they gave me. I don't know if anybody knows about prednisone, but prednisone is a very harsh steroid. And I found myself depressed.
Absolutely.
Completely. Eating like nobody's business.
Yeah,
and
man.
Bill, for the first time ever, out of shape.
So you was over tanked.
Chubby.
You was tankful.
I was super tank.
You was super tank.
I was chubby, Bill.
But listen, I can understand what you were going through. It's like you've pretty much have fought through everything. You're a tough guy. you're a good guy, and you've overcome a lot.
Yeah.
This came out of left field.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes life throws you a curveball and you just don't have an answer. You need a moment to process to figure out a solution, how you going to move forward.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to ask you, because during COVID, I noticed that a lot of my artist friends weren't working. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the Chris Browns, the Trey Songz, you know, even, you know, 50 wasn't on the road. Nobody could do the big shows no more, right? And I was like, what was that like for you, where you go, okay, in my whole life, I've never not been able to perform. I could do something. How did you feel at that time?
It was kind of cool because I was still working. So, you know, my studio's at home.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? So I put out 2 EPs.
Yeah, I see you. I follow
while
you.
it was,
I see
you know,
you.
while everybody
you
was
made me want to buy
chilling,
just sit there and play.
Yeah. And pandemic,
Come on
and
with something.
I was working and getting ready for this moment. But it was kind of cool because I really got to get in touch with my family because we're always ripping and running. Absolutely. We always got something to do. We always trying to sneak time in. You know what I'm saying? Sneak a moment in with the kids. Sneak a moment in with you're always trying to sneak and steal time from this moment and that moment. And during the pandemic, all I had was time.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I literally, really
saved my marriage, actually.
I was grateful to the pandemic in a lot of ways. You know, I connected with my wife in ways that I didn't before, with my kids. And I felt like, wow, I really have something here that, you know, is worth, you know, sitting down for, you know what I'm saying? And really getting a chance to know them. I feel like I know my kids better now than in my whole life.
Absolutely. And they feel like they know me.
Yeah, because you was there.
I was there. You know, because they're so used to calling mom's name. Mom. Yo, you can ask me too. I'm here. Now, here's a great question, because you obviously have a beautiful family. How does Zena deal with you being this rock star kind of guy? Like, you know, because the R&B money it's a thing. It's a fly thing. And Z, as she supports me, she's like, you know, she's a space where, you know, she always keeps me humble. You know, she always kind of reminds me.
Because she feel like I love your wife. Like she look like she be running like trick plays or something to make sure you know the play.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Right. Like she do the pop up in Paris.
Like you'll be looking for the hate on my Instagram, like the hateful comment, and it won't be from nobody I don't know. It'll be from my wife.
It'll be from your wife. Yeah.
You need to put your clothes on. You know what I'm saying? You need to get home and watch these kids and do these dishes.
Right.
Like, she's that for me, which
is awesome,
which is cool.
Yeah.
I've known her for 22 years.
Yo, bro, I really love you guys' energy. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you guys got married.
Yeah.
I've actually worked out with you guys at the gym, and I try to tell people that Tank is a real guy. Like, you know, I see people, you know, they go, oh my God, Tank, this, that, and that. But if they hang out with you, they're gonna love you. Don't work out with you. I found out. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. I had the humble experience of working out with Tank, because I figured, I was like, you know, I'm lean relatively, I'm strong, but you know, I want a Tank body. Like I'm cool for a comedian, but I was thinking maybe I could do the Tank.
Yes, sir.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'll never work out with you again in my life. I've never done so many push-ups for no reason. I've never done different angles. Like, this is why you so chiseled. You got me doing inclines and then close grip, then wide grip, then get your feet up.
Yeah, get your feet up.
What's up?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Is that what it is?
You don't listen. When I'm
Damn!
I'm not competing against anybody in the field that I'm in. I'm looking at guys that actually do it. Breon, Che, like all of these guys that are actually in the field that compete at Olympia. I'm calling Phil Heath for tips. Hey man, how can I, like, I'm there.
No wonder you killed me.
I'm not.
You're cheating.
I'm not.
You got pro friends.
I'm not competing.
I'm your regular pro friend.
No. You get what I got.
Yo, Tank, you didn't take no mercy on me. I'm like, Tank, I know you. Like, we friends, you know, we went to the Jamba Juice together. Like, you like, B, come on, man, 4 more, 6 more,
Bill,
8 more.
Bill, you deserve this body. Pause. You deserve it.
But it hurt. You know I couldn't move for 3 days working out with you.
What happened?
Oh, do the back. Let's squeeze. Then he got me doing pull-ups. Let me tell you something, bro. Literally, if all else fails, you can come out with a Tank video.
Listen,
the Tank
I
wins.
will train people for a living if need be.
You're going to get your money.
If need be. That's what I will sell,
That's
because
what
people are always trying to figure out how do you do it. I was like, I'll be with you in 1 second, and I'm going to monetize being in shape for 22 years. Watch me.
But you have.
No, not yet.
Not yet. You about to really.
It's not part of the ticket price
You
yet.
about to be on the boot camp.
Yeah, it's not part of the ticket price yet. They get titties for free now, but the titties is getting ready to cost.
Okay, I'm going to ask you. Speaking of that, I hosted a show with you, and guys, you know, a lot of times comedians host shows that are R&B. They always want the funny guys to keep the place and this, that, and the other, right? So, front row dudes, I'm trying to get them a preference for what to expect at a Tank show. So you got your linen on, you got your silk shirt on,
Always.
and you don't wait a minute to get undressed. It's just rude.
No.
Like why can't you just like let us feel masculine for a second before you just get naked and start talking about when we like you make me uncomfortable. I paid $250.
You have to see the bigger picture, Bill. There's a bigger picture. All right.
What's the bigger picture?
I'm the CP3.
I brought my lady tape. You don't have no mercy.
I am the CP3 of R&B.
You the CP3.
I'm throwing lobs.
So
You understand what I'm saying?
So you're basically saying that you're helping us.
I am helping you. Your woman can't take me home.
No.
She
But
gotta
I'm
go
gonna take
with
my
you.
I'm saying, so you basically the appetizer for me, and I'm hurting myself being mad at you.
You being mad at me? I'm just the water on the table.
Oh,
You the main course, Bill.
Okay,
You the appetizer,
because
main course, and
I was in the
dessert.
front row and I felt weird. I felt like you mesmerizing my baby.
Scene.
You mesmerizing my
She
baby.
like, it's time now. And when it's time to get, I
all
gotta
these
get from
songs
you.
is always about, is when we, that's what you get when you with me.
Mm-hmm.
You just so nasty, dirty. I like it when you're dirty. How dirty you want them, Tank?
Listen, as dirty as they want to be.
Basically.
That's it.
You saying let the
it's-
woman do her.
It's communication, right? The freer your woman is, the more you're gonna get from
Out of it.
The more you're gonna get out of it. Let your woman feel comfortable being her entire self.
Hey, listen, y'all. There's some How to Be a Player Part 2 shit.
Listen, I better be in that.
I'm trying to tell you.
I better be in that.
That's a line.
Okay.
That's a line for the movie right there. You got to keep that line.
I better be in that movie. I'm just letting you know now. Okay.
Hey, Tank, you got to walk around with your shirt off. It's just because that's
Easy.
what they want.
Easy.
You're going to be in shape. No donuts, no, you just drinking water,
I ain't have a
alkaline.
donut, but I will be in shape.
You be in shape.
Don't trip.
Don't trip.
But I'm setting the tone, and we need grown men. We need that grown man energy.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? In our space, in this R&B space, and that's what I represent.
Well, you have done a fantastic job of literally securing your place in the game. You guys had a project several years ago called TGT.
Yeah.
You, Tyrese, and Genuine, which I thought was fantastic.
Amazing.
It reminded me of my days of LSG. When you have, three guys
That's
that
where we got it from.
individual guys that can come together and still make beautiful music.
Absolutely.
How did that come about and why?
Me and Genuine were on a play, and every night at the end of the play, I was acting. He was singing at the end of the play in like the club of the play.
Okay.
And so when he would come out and sing Pony, every time I hear Pony, I don't care if I got a #1 record on the radio. I don't care. It's my job to sing backgrounds. That's where I started.
Right.
So when that song comes on and Genuine is singing it, I say, give me a mic so I can stand in the back and sing backgrounds. That's what I do.
That's where you were at that time when Pony came out. I was on MTV.
Oh yeah, I was singing Pony backgrounds. And so every night I come out and I sing with him, and we just had a time of our lives. And I was like, bro, we should be a group. This would be crazy if we did this every night. He said, we should. And I was like, well, who? I mean, like, if we did it, like, who else would we get? And we both looked at each other and said, Tyrese.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's where it was born. So I had a record out called Please Don't Go.
Yes.
#1, 15 weeks.
Great.
And I said, you know what'd be crazy? If TGT did a remix having a conversation about this one girl that was kind of playing all of us. And I went to the studio, I wrote it, I sent everybody their parts, and that's how TGT was born.
Bro, it was a brilliant idea, and I was praying y'all was gonna get back together. But then Tyrese went crazy, so I was just wondering.
You know,
when Tyrese shout out to Tyrese. When Tyrese had the breakdown on Instagram, I knew it was over for us to get the TGT. I love Reese.
You know what it is too, when they say you got to check on the strongest of us.
Yes,
you got to check on your brothers.
Yeah,
and I didn't do a good job of checking on my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tyrese, we love you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the good thing with Tyrese though is he eventually makes fun of himself as well.
Absolutely.
Because he's a very sensitive guy. But I could tell how he'll make fun of himself over time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he was literally killing the ground for a second. I couldn't take it, the crying. The cry. I would watch it.
I had never seen.
What do you, bruh?
I'd never seen him cry.
And you know they remix stuff. What?
Yeah.
The dudes on the internet, whoever they are, they
the
are
crazy
undefeated.
part about that kind of thing is that although it's really bad at the time, you get so famous
for something silly,
for something like he's known
from that
internationally.
He's a movie star.
He's a billion-dollar grossing movie star.
Come on now,
a platinum selling recording artist.
But they remember to cry.
They remember to cry.
That's why you can't have no mistakes, Tank.
No, you can, but you just own them.
You just don't want them to be TikToks.
Own them.
Just own them. Boy, that's 2 in a row. You keep it up. You keep it up. Own your mistakes.
I got plenty.
Okay.
I own them. You can't kill me. You can't kill me with any of my mistakes.
Because I own my own.
I own them. Yeah. They're mine.
So you got to tell that to more artists. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So songwriting and sampling, right? Most people that are listening right now probably don't think about all the elements to creativity, right? Especially in songwriting, right? Yeah. So more recently, Kelis, Beyonce had a little bit of a boop boop over
just Kelis.
Beyonce was fine.
Yeah.
So her milkshake song. Now what is in question? Was it just a little bit of the sample of it? Because it can be a line. I heard like if you say a living La Vida Loca, like Ricky Martin gets a check or something.
The issue wasn't really between Kelis and Beyonce.
Okay.
I think it was misplaced anger.
Okay.
Right? Because the issue is that Kelis doesn't get paid off of that song because she doesn't own the song. Right? And so in songwriting, in sampling, and in this world, when you want a song cleared to use, you go to the owners of that song.
Who owns the song?
That would be Pharrell and Chad.
Oh.
So, of course, she went to Pharrell and Chad and said, hey, I want to use a song you own, blase, blase. It was cleared. Whatever business was done between them was done because it's not coming out on a Beyonce album unless the business is done properly.
That's fact.
It's not.
Right.
So what I think Kelis wanted at the time was just some recognition.
Just say that's me. But
there's a way to go about that, right? Because what happens with Beyonce, if Beyonce samples you and puts you on her album,
you are out of here.
There's an admiration that she has for your work, your sound, your voice. Yes. And that can lead to, when I do this song on tour, I need you to be there.
Oh, Kelis,
it's more authentic.
Are you listening to Tank?
Well, I mean, you can't tell people how to feel, right? Yes. But I'm just playing it if it was me.
Right. Let's look at the long game.
I'm looking at the long games. Like Drake said on his album, Sex, Love, and Pain, baby, I be on that tank. Right?
Right.
And when he did that, I was like, who is this Drake guy? But what happened was he started catching so much fire and going to such a high level. Yeah. My name was ringing in that song, and it took my club walkthroughs up 100%.
Easy. And I got a slight beef with you over a song that I asked you 100 times, are we gonna drop? And you said we're not gonna do it with Celebration.
Listen,
you and Drake, how'd I do? That is one of my favorite Tank songs ever.
I pleaded with Cash Money because they had on the rights at the time to give me the clearance, and they would not give me the clearance to make it a single. Listen, you think I didn't want to put the song with Drake out?
You could play "It's a
he's on
Celebration"
fire.
right now. Have you ever heard "In Celebration"? Has anybody
Celebration, you better go get the album in Now or Never and get it and listen to it.
Celebration
Right now.
for everybody that's
Yes.
listening right now. I want you, as you're listening to us talk, go on your Spotify, go on Apple Music, put in "Celebration," listen to the song. It's him featuring Drake. It is such a beautiful, sexy song about a woman that you're celebrating to the ultimate level.
Absolutely.
It's her birthday. She's getting everything she
Talk about
wants. It's a beautiful song.
Did it for the love. He said, Tank, I'm a fan. Whatever you need, you let me know. I said, actually, I do need something. And I don't normally ask, but he was Drake. And he offered.
Yo!
And when we got this song done, I said, we're out of here.
So you already had Celebration. You wanted him to do the
I didn't
feature?
have Celebration. I sent him one song. He's like, Tank, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you got something else. And I sent him Celebration after maybe like a month later after we came up with it.
Jesus Christ.
And I said, I think I got something. He said, send it to me, bro. And I sent it to him. He said, this is out of here. And they would not clear it to be a single. That's the only thing I'm ever mad about in my career is that they wouldn't clear Drake to be on my single.
So that's some of the politics sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, that
but I couldn't let's equate this to the Kelis situation. I couldn't go on interviews or on social media and say, yeah, Birdman wouldn't give me the clearance, but it's all good when I see him, it's on. No, you don't do that.
Absolutely.
I don't say, Drake, man, you could have got the clearance for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Because the future is broad.
Yeah, and man, it could come around again.
And it could come around again. You may not have gotten it this time around, but there are other times coming around that, you know what? I thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
I thank you that, the people that have heard it love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And next time we'll get a single out of it. I move on to the next.
And speaking of on to the next, you're on to your 10th album.
10, yes.
10. How did you get to this point, man? That's awesome, bro.
You know what? I
10?
don't know.
That's a nice number, bro.
I don't know.
A lot of people be 1 and done, 2 and done. 10 albums is awesome.
I always tell people, do the work, right? Do the work, and you'll look up one day and you'll be on a private jet headed to a private island, and you won't even realize how you got there.
The work.
Just,
So tell me, during the COVID, was this the album you were working on during COVID, or you in the studio? You always at the piano?
I worked on 2 albums. I had an idea for an album. I'm very like, when I come up with a theme, I'm very theme oriented. So when I come up with a theme, I lock in. And so I came up with one theme. I did away with it, and I did away with the records that went with that theme. And I started with one record, which was Can't Let It Show. And I built the album from there. And so, the first song me singing, with my hearing gone was I Deserve. The remix to Maybe I Deserve.
Yeah.
That was the first song I sang on my ear, and I kept looking at my engineer. Do I sound good? Am I cool? Am I fine? Like,
You couldn't hear yourself?
I just couldn't tell if I was the same. I couldn't tell.
See?
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you got to go with faith.
And so I Deserve went number 1. Can't Let It Show went number 1. And now we're on Slow, which will preferably be another number 1.
Dang, you put the work in.
Work.
Come on, man.
All that matters.
Is there anybody that you collaborated with on this album that we can shout out?
Yeah.
Who you work with?
And we got of course we got Jay Valentine on there. He's on the Slow.
Yo, yeah.
Making his return.
Thank you, Jay Valentine, for making this happen for me.
Yeah. We got nice little zesty water.
Yeah, little water.
We got Alex Isley, who is kin to the Isley brothers.
Yeah. I like Alex. I like
monster.
Alex. Yes.
Monster.
Yes.
We have Feather, who's an artist signed to us. Also with our partnership with Motown. Shout out to them, Feather and Motown. Who else I got? I got Chris Brown, of course. I got
Breezy.
the guy.
Come on, Breezy.
I got the guy.
You got the
man.
guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Drake, we love you, man. Can we do
Black
one more?
Tuxedo.
Can we do Celebration Part 2 where we can just get a collabo, panty dropper joint?
I mean, listen, if
I'm saying, Trizzy.
you know what's crazy, because like
I love
every
Drake.
time I see Drake, he be like, "We're gonna get one."
Because he know
We
he
gonna
know
get
it was
one.
a banger though.
And I be
Because
and I-
everything he
and I
jump
get my
on be
hopes up.
crazy.
I get my hopes up and I'm like, Drake said we're gonna get one. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. And then I call him and he don't answer. But I'm like, you know what? He said,
But he wrote this is the thing. Hey Drake, we got to give you your flowers. You wrote a crazy verse for Celebration. How'd I do, girls? You crazy cool.
No. Let me tell you what's even crazier than that.
What's that?
After he wrote the verse, after he did the verse, he sent me the verse and said, let me know if you like it or not, if you want me to change anything. I said,
Are you
what are you
crazy?
talking about?
Yo, it's a wonderful. I'm a huge Drake fan, and I just thought like as far as R&B, I thought the collaboration, the tone of your voice and his matched very very well, and just it's a celebrate. It's just the way you walk us down that.
And me and Jay Valentine, Jay Valentine gave me the idea for the song. I was stuck on the track. I couldn't find it. And he said, it just feels like a celebration. I said, what'd you say? He said, it's a celebration. Like I said, turn the mic on. And we went from there.
And
that's it.
What is the most magical outside of that's one of them? What is one of the most magical moments you had creating a song? Like you go, oh my God! Because I saw a Jamie Foxx interview with Kanye and how Gold Digger came about, and it was just circumstances that made that really come about.
One of many magical moments, I should say, is being at Jamie Foxx's house on Van Alden.
Okay.
Party, going crazy.
Okay.
Going up.
Bananas.
Any day, it's up. Chicken fingers. Tequila. It's basketball.
Weed. Pool.
It's up.
Beach balls.
And
chicks everywhere.
Everywhere. But I'm watching Jamie and I'm watching him greet everybody like they're the most important person in the room.
Yeah, that's Jay Fox.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, but
stragglers who probably wasn't supposed to be at the party. What you doing here?
Hey, how you doing, Terry? Is that your name? You snuck in, didn't you? Come on, go get some French fries. Go get you some.
And I'm watching him do this, and I'm like, everybody, like normally there are ropes up, to keep people away from certain people. There are sections. Everything is sectioned off so that the important people are here and the people in general population are here. And there's a bar, but these people get bottles. There's normally some type of, politic, in a party.
Jamie to me was like the master of creative vibe.
But there were no ropes.
No,
there
you
were
don't
no
need
sections. And my mind said, I said, everybody in this party is VIP. Mm-hmm. I said,
That's how it happened for me to blame it on alcohol.
So I run in the studio, and my guy has a track, and I said that's the track. Turn it on. Mateo has a track, and I was like, everybody in my party is VIP. We gon' sip Patron for free. Your night of ecstasy's on me. Hey, let them people in, 'cause everybody.
What you see?
What I was like, oh my God, this is a song on his album.
That's crazy.
I was like, I need this song. Fox was like, no, you made it in my studio about me, which means this song belongs to me.
It belongs to me.
I know Jamie will confiscate you. But Tank, I need it. I'm like, Fox, but Tank, I need it.
It's a fantastic talent that you have. So when do you drop the 10th album?
The 10th album comes out August.
Tell everybody the title as well.
August 19th. It's called R&B Money.
R&B Money. Which is also the name of your podcast.
Name of my podcast.
You walk me right.
Money
so what
podcast. Made
you want to get into podcast game? Because I love it.
Well,
actually.
Because I realized there was nobody authentic having the conversation in our space.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk about R&B music, in my opinion, right? If you've never, let's switch it. You can't talk about NFL. You can't talk about being on that field unless you've actually smelled that grass, unless you've actually ran for a first down, unless you sat on a 44 man roster and put some work in.
Yeah.
You know the game.
Facts.
You know the nuances that people just reporting on it will never understand. And so as that relates to music, I was like, we can have this conversation because it is authentic to us. We live this.
Yeah.
We didn't used to do it. We do it now. And we are connected to Pink Sweats, Jacquees, all the way to After 7.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat. We
Keeps
can have all of those conversations.
Bro,
we have
it's
Ray
a
Parker
beautiful
Jr. on the podcast.
Songwriter, artist. That's crazy. People don't even give him his flowers.
They don't understand.
He's bananas.
They don't understand. He's telling us all the stories.
And a musician.
They don't understand.
They don't get it.
But the reason they don't understand is because nobody qualified has been leading the conversation.
Yeah.
And
I like that you're doing it. Like, I have a lot of you guys that I really feel like good friends. You know, Eric Benet is another great singer, songwriter. He does it all. Tamia, singer, songwriter.
I reached out to Tamia.
Tamia is bananas, right? You got Jill Scott. You got Music Soul Child.
All monsters.
I mean, these are so many amazing. Some of my new artists that I like Kalani. I like Snow.
Let me stop you there. I just went to Kalani's show.
Is Kehlani? Kehlani.
I went to her show in Raleigh.
Crazy.
And I knew she could sing, but
she wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready for what she did.
Yo, man.
She was flawless. She was so flawless that because I know her engineer. Her engineer used to work for me too, good friend of mine. I went to the engineer, I said, "Where the auto-tune at?"
He's like, "Ain't nothing."
Show me the little box with the auto-tune on it. He said, "No, sir.
You don't need it."
No, sir. And I had to give her vocal flowers.
Absolutely.
I had to go backstage and say, "You are a monster."
Period, bro. That happened to me when I went to see Anthony Hamilton, right?
Come on,
Anthony Hamilton. I saw him in LA at a small, really cool, sexy vibe, sort of like Peppermint kind of vibe, right? You sitting there and you like, yo, he is the Bobby Womack Breakbeat.
In his element.
Like in his zone. His vibe is funky. It's soulful.
He don't have to take his shirt off.
No, and he cool though.
He can keep all his clothes on.
Yeah, you the naked
and deliver.
You the naked one always get.
I just it's my advantage.
So here's a question. We're talking about artists, R&B money, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you if there's a dream collaboration. I feel like I want you and a female to sing a Rick James, Tina Marie moment. Like we need.
I mean,
like a sexy. Why can't you and let me think.
Jasmine Sullivan. Her.
Jasmine Sullivan, the new girl, Money Long.
Money Long,
you and her. Why didn't you and her do a remix of Yours?
Here's what I do, right? Here's what I never do. Here's what I never do. I never get into the intricacies of things that don't happen.
But you can make certain things happen, Tank.
For whatever reason.
Okay.
Right? So I'm never the guy that's like, listen, as I am Tank, there are still people who don't respond.
What?
As I am Tank, there are still people, and listen, for a few different reasons, right? On some levels, I'm pretty tough to stand next to.
Oh yeah.
And if you feel like we're getting ready to have a real sing off, that can discourage some people.
Yeah. But you got to be able to sing. That's the whole point.
I know how to make records. I'm not in it to have a singing competition. I'm in it to make magic.
Yeah.
Right. And so, or you can have an artist that's like a young artist that might not see the benefit of collabing with an older artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or many reasons.
What about the magic?
But just like as I am Tank, as I am this accomplished and still accomplishing,
you still got to go through certain things.
There are still people who don't pick up the phone.
I hear it. You heard it from me. I'm going to speak it into fruition, right? I heard you and Money Long. I said, if Tank if I said I heard it. I said if Tank go and jump on this thing right here, all these dudes that think they doing their thing is gonna be dead. Okay, they're gonna be dead. And there's a couple of artists that I feel their voices complement yours, like her.
Dope. All dope.
Snow. I like Snow.
Love Snow.
Kehlani. Who's another girl that you know who could make a sexy record with you?
Who?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana's a monster. Tiana's like my little sister.
I know what I'm saying, because you got this energy, she got this real dope. Y'all could make like one of them old school R. Kelly anthem joints.
We're trying.
Am I the only person that can hear this?
No, you're hearing well. And,
Garfield, do you hear this?
And realize this. Realize this. As I am Tank, do not think for 1 minute that I haven't had all of these ideas.
Okay.
And I haven't put myself out there and said, hey guys, you wanna?
Guys, I do it in comedy. Don't feel bad. Hey bro, hey listen, let me give you a flower. Sorry. There's a lot of dudes saying they king. I'll be like, Jacquees. I ran into Jacquees, right?
Guy.
I love Jacquees. He's about this big, right? Jacquees is like, man, I had to say something. I just want to get my name out there. And everybody started, giving him flack. But I like the attitude. I like the swag.
You have to, because what also comes along with that is he's doing the work.
He's doing the work, bro. And so I meet Jacquees, wonderful cat, and he can sing. He can get it, and it's like it's for the taking. That's one of the lines that I got from Drake. Drake said that the crown is for the taking. You gonna let it sit up there? Well, you gonna go get it. I'm going to get it. In my world, I'm going to get the crown. I'm going to get that comedy crown. Yeah. I'm going to get that producer crown, and I'm going to get the acting crown, because those are the things that I'm capable of.
Absolutely.
Right? So with you, when you have all these talents, which one makes you the happiest?
I could not give you an answer.
Okay, all right.
I could not. They all.
All right. Which one you can't live without at all?
Oh, singing, for sure.
There you go.
For sure, but that's not the one that makes me the happiest.
What makes you the happiest?
When I get to walk into my, into my dressing room, and just sign my pieces of paperwork, contract's done, and I just get to sit down, eat my cheese and crackers, and study my lines.
That's fun, though.
And dive into the nuances of whatever character I am, and just hear action.
I know what you're feeling. That's a dope feeling.
And then cut. We got it. We only needed one.
Oh, that's hot.
And like when they say you want to run it, if you'd like to run it,
we can run it, because I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I know your lines and my lines. And my lines. So whatever we doing,
whatever you want,
that's how you show up. And let me tell you, when you're acting for people that want to be actors and love that craft, it is nothing more amazing than being in the scene with somebody who's on point. You can go anywhere.
You can go
anywhere. It is the most, and you know it too. When you in the scene, I will never forget when I was in the scene with Lorenz Tate and Love Jones, and we sitting at that table. I was throwing some daggers across that table. He was like, phew. I was like, oh yeah, he can play.
Oh, you nice. Little young game of football.
I heard you got fired.
Yeah.
I quit.
Yeah.
We just worked. It was one of the most dope feelings in my life, and you just took me back, man. That is a magnificent feeling.
No, it's like it's a different kind of poetry, man. It's a different kind of emotion. And I think it's because I've been singing, writing, and producing for so long. And I'm at a mountaintop in that place.
Okay.
That since I'm a competitor, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Knowing that I'm not the best actor, knowing that I'm not top billing, knowing that I'm not the number one.
No, you are top billing.
I'm at top billing. Okay. But knowing that I'm not top billing.
Okay, wait for it. Look, we're going to fix that.
It makes me hungry.
Oh, listen to this.
It makes me a savage for the craft.
Listen to me. I get it. But you are top billing. There's no way one person could contain all this talent and not be top billing. You are top billing. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to show everybody else just how top billing you are. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Hey, man, we not counting now because you here for a reason, bro. Ain't no way God could have gave it to somebody else.
Yeah.
He gave it to you.
Yeah.
And Here's the want me drop one on you?
Come on. I'm waiting for you.
God don't make no mistakes, and God's timing is flawless, bro.
Flawless.
Bro, so it be so flawless you can't even believe it.
Flawless. I was like, wow, you knew not to give me that then.
Not because I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
You feel me? And so like I had you on here for a lot of reasons. One because I want to give you your flowers, and I want the world to just take a moment and just look at you and see the goodness in you and what you brought to us.
Yes, sir.
All the love songs and all the beauty and the fearlessness you took to get here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You come from humble beginnings. You know, you knew how to grind. You know, you probably wanted to be an athlete, you know, but you be saying it too much. You can't be running through people. You didn't grow no more.
It's 5'10" thing.
Your shoulders
my arms
grew.
and my feet kept going.
But your body just got little.
My body just stayed. My torso wouldn't.
You want to stretch out.
Listen, when I dunked that first time in the game in 8th grade, I thought I was going to be Michael Jordan Jr.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me I could fly.
Yes.
I didn't notice I wasn't growing until like 10th grade. And I was like, hey, man,
some other people got big and
they
you
just kept getting big. And I was like, man, you guys think there's something wrong with me? Is it my knees? I don't understand. I got a short torso, man, but I could still fly. So, but you know, like you said, I kept singing. I would sing in football practice in the huddle.
Yes.
I would sing dribbling the ball up the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like I would sing. I would dunk the ball and make a nice move and say, "Ooh, got him!" Like I would singing just took over.
Now, this is a part that people don't know unless they seen you do a intimate show. I had the luxury of coming to your show in Atlanta, and you did some stand up.
Yeah,
and you've come out to see me a couple times, and you like, yo, B, you cooking, whatever. Now, what made you say, I'm gonna get from behind this piano? I always wanted to ask you that.
It was
because you funny. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just
it was making Jamie laugh, and making Kevin Hart laugh.
Okay. But you're funny, just natural, your demeanor.
But you know that,
yeah,
I'm making comedians laugh.
Yes, bro.
And that's something I had to learn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So people are always like who? Like I set up under Jamie Foxx. Like that is amazing, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to, before Kevin was Kevin, I used to go with him to all of his chocolate sundaes and all of that.
Yeah.
Like, where we going? They can meet me up here. It's on. I go to Chris Spencer, Charlie Mack.
Yes, sir.
We would all shoot to dozens. They would kill me. Their jokes were too good.
Yeah, and they
were
rapid fire.
Fast.
Yeah, so you can't think quick enough.
No.
They back to back. Kevin Hart is good with that. When you get him on a roll, he'll hit you. He'll hit you 8 in a row.
And don't let Jamie get involved. It's like, oh man, you're done. And so I had to learn.
Okay.
I had to learn under those guys, and eventually I got to a point to where they was like, okay, he with us. And so I was like, if I can make them laugh, I gotta be able to make people. Maybe I have something. Chris Spencer in Atlanta, I think it was Uptown Comedy Club or something like that. He's like, Tank, I was shooting a TV show. He's like, man, I'm going up. I'm doing a full weekend. You gotta come out. I was like, I'm coming out. And so I don't know what made me ask him this. I was like, who's opening? He's like, you want to open? I was like, yeah, I want to open. He's like, Tank, don't play with me. I said, no, I want to open. So we get to the comedy club. We get to the comedy club, and I was like, so what time do I go on? He's like, are you serious? I said, yeah. He said, let's go outside. Right? He said, Tank, this is how you got to do this. I said, I got it. He said, no, you don't have. I said, I got it. He said, all right. So I'm sitting there, and I know what to do when somebody goes before me as an artist, when they're singing, and they
starting from scratch.
I know what to do.
You at ground zero.
But I'm sitting in the audience, and the comedian going before me is going crazy.
He killing it.
He is killing it.
Oh my!
And I'm like, oh my God!
I'm about to be.
What have I signed?
I'm about to be on YouTube. Yeah. You about to be a meme.
What have I signed up for? I need 2 more shots of Patron, please. Right? Yeah. And so I go up on stage, and it was one of those nights where anything that could go right went better than right.
Oh man! So
I don't know how.
You caught a wave?
I caught a wave.
Nice.
So much so that when Chris came out, His whole first 10 minutes was about me and me killing the stage, and it's unfair that I have muscles and singing all at the same time.
You got too much going on.
God should cut me at the knee. Like, he just went, you know how Chris do? Like, Chris he just off the top of the head, he just killing me. But when I did that, I said, this is what I want to do. Another time that made me say, this is what I want to do, is going with Chris Spencer again to the Savoy.
Yeah, that's a real crowd. That's a real LA crowd.
Oh my God,
that's real LA.
And listen, and Savoy was tough because that's a venue that I've had 1,700 people at to hear me sing.
Yes.
Now I'm there, call myself about to do comedy. Ooh. And I walk up there and like, what up, y'all? Sing a song. No, let me tell you about my wife. Cause see what my wife be doing. Yeah, okay. I mean, you gotta understand something. Relationships is crazy. Cause a nigga, what you gonna say? Oh man, you know what? God bless y'all. That's my time.
Yeah.
Here's the worst part. Babyface was in the audience.
No.
Babyface.
Watched you
when I came off stage, Babyface said,
was your back smoking?
He said, that's brave.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, and then I forget the comedian. I can't think of his name. He's gonna be mad at me.
Scruncho?
Nope.
That was it. Ron G?
Ron G.
Ron G, yeah, Ron G.
Ron G came on stage after me and proceeded to roast me into comedic hell.
No way.
My outfit, my jokes.
Oh, welcome to the game. Yeah, you gotta get it.
Stand up here.
That's what we do.
And I could have left.
No, you.
I had a Rolls Royce sitting out front.
No, it don't matter.
I could have got on my high horse and rode up out of that shit.
No, you sat in it.
Nope. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take it. Beat me up. I had to laugh at all of his jokes about me.
Snap.
And when I left, I shook hands and took pictures and all that stuff. And when I left, Jay Valentine called me and said, "What'd you do?" I said, "I didn't do great
at all."
But they didn't boo me. But I know for sure
that they didn't.
I did not do it.
They didn't like me. Like T.I. had he had the worst boo ever.
He said, "Do you still want to do it?" I said, "Absolutely."
Yes. So T.I. told me he came on the show a couple weeks ago, and he said, "Hey, they booed me at Barclay, man. It was a lot of them. It was a lot of them. It was packed, sold out. And I seen babies boo me." But he just went. He said the next night he went back on stage. Which that's it. It's only a boo.
You can't.
Everybody not gonna like every record.
Everybody not gonna like every song.
God,
that's where I come from.
Come on, we gonna quit.
I come from the critique.
We gonna quit because one person say they don't like your song.
Man, please. Next night I went crazy.
So all right, on top Billin, we always get some of our questions from the street. You got real fans that want to ask you questions. So let's go.
Does he believe that the absence of bridges in modern R&B is a testament to the attention span of today's generation? That's my first question.
It's really a testament to how much of your song they will play on the radio.
Ooh.
So you used to get the full 4 minutes. Now, in some instances, you only get two in that, and then on R&B radio, you got to be out of there by 3:15, 3:30. Out. You got to get to your point.
Get to it. What does the song mean?
What are you talking about, boy? And so that
I didn't know
that part of it, you know what I mean, kind of aided in the evolution of not having bridges, and then the success of songs with only one verse went crazy.
Yeah, like I remember songs when I was growing up that was like seven,
Prince would do.
Prince a 7 minute.
Go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Summertime was 7 minutes. Purple Rain was a long song. Like there's certain songs that were long. Would you think they did play Purple Rain all the way?
Listen, but now they want to get more into the playlist. Okay. They want to get more artists into the playlist.
So they changed it. Okay.
The format changed. Mm-hmm. So we kind of followed the rappers in that sense.
Oh wow. Do we have another question?
What made Tank decide now, as a good time as any, to bow his head out of R&B and make his last album? As far as like being an artist, bowing his head out of R&B. That's my last question.
I decided that the things that I wanted to do, the things that I wanted to do more of, that they deserved my time now. Losing my hearing kind of sped up my process. And you don't procrastinate on purpose, but we always think we have time.
Yeah, let's go.
And I said before I want to get to these other things. I want to build these bridges. I want to build this platform for R&B in a space to where I can't always be standing behind the microphone. I'm going to have to be behind the scenes in order to negotiate and haggle with the people about this R&B. They can't see me as an artist. They got to see me as a businessman.
A businessman, absolutely.
And in order for me to be the actor that I want to be, I have to, these casting agents have to know that I'm seriously available for this, that I'm ready to rock, that I'm not going to get a role and be off on tour. They got to work around dates and all of these other things. No. Let's go. I'm 100% focused on being Denzel Jr. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. If I want to do this comedy well, I have to get up on these stages. I got to get reps in, real reps that I can't do if I'm behind the R&B microphone all the time. Not saying I won't be behind the microphone, but I'll be behind it less in doing these other things more.
Giving more energy over here.
Yep.
It'll help you.
Absolutely.
This is a part of Top Billin' where we go all facts. We give you a question and all your facts have to come through. No, if you can't answer it, it don't matter. We want all facts.
Wow.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay. First question, all facts. TGT, Tyrese, Genuine, Tank. If there was anybody that could be a replacement for Tyrese in the time just to make another album, who is capable and who would that be?
No one.
No one.
No one.
You bullshit.
Nobody.
You can't replace Tyrese.
It wasn't just music. It was brotherhood.
Boy, look at God. Won't he do it?
All the time. Only if you let him.
Is it your intention when you do a show to make every man that's in the audience just slightly uncomfortable, just because you know you saying the right stuff and you look the right way? Do you want us to feel crazy?
No, I want to motivate them.
You want us? Do you want to motivate us in what way? Do you want us to get in shape?
In all ways.
Okay.
Get in shape, whatever that shape is for you. Don't have to be my shape. Right?
Nice.
And the way I'm talking to your woman, you talk to your woman that way.
Oh, so Bill Bellamy.
Yes.
I need to talk to my lady.
Yes.
Like, this what you get when you
talk about
me. Right there. And do I have to have a face too?
The face too. That's what you get every day
when you with
me.
Yeah.
Stand up in it.
I feel good when I did that. Damn it. Baby, when I get home, it's on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a motivator.
Oh, you're a motivator.
Yes.
If there's an artist right now, there's no ceilings on the budget, you want to work with this artist. Who is this artist and why? No ceilings. It's connect. As soon as you say it, it's done. And it's a hit song.
And it's a hit song.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Which way you want to go? Male, female, collabo, whatever. You talk to me.
It's got to be Beyonce.
I knew you was going to say that.
It's got to be Beyonce. I mean, she's...
You got to.
She's the pinnacle.
I mean...
It's got to be Beyonce.
So now, do you want to write the song for her that sells 1 gazillion, or you want to write the song and you on the song as well?
I have to be on the song.
Yes, you do.
Even if I don't write it. Even if I don't produce it, I have to be on the song. I have to be in the video. And when she goes on tour, I have to open for her. And then when it's time to do that song, I come out on stage with her and sing that song.
With no shirt on.
She might make me put a shirt on. You know, Jay-Z don't play all that. You know what I'm saying? Jigga don't play
He don't play that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you around my wife, bro. Like,
right,
you know,
right. Yeah,
have some respect. Have some respect. Okay. So I'm going to have some respect.
So you know we're going to speak that into fruition, right?
Talk the talk.
Let's speak it. Okay.
Talk the talk.
Tank, let's speak it.
Yes.
So when it happens, I want credit here on Top Billin'.
Absolutely.
Right here on Top Billin'.
On Top Billin'.
We made a manifestation.
We said
there's no ceilings.
No ceilings.
We can collaborate with the artists of our dreams. It will be Beyonce and Tank coming soon.
Wow.
Tank.
Wow.
It happened on Top Billin'.
Wow.
Let's get it.
It's done.
I want to appreciate you for coming through. Yeah. Tell everybody how they can get connected with the R&B money.
At The Real Tank on everything. You know what I mean? At The Real Tank. R&B money is a real thing. R&B is generating revenue. You can have a career, a life an excellent life and excellent career.
You're signing
R&B
artists.
music. We're signing artists. We're signing producers. We're signing writers. We're signing art.
That's what we're talking
We're
about,
signing
brother.
art, and we're gonna bring that back into the forefront, into the mainstream. Love deserves a place in the mainstream. Our love deserves a place, and that's what we are. At the Real Tank R&B Money. Watch us work.
This is how we do it, everybody, on Top Billin. I'm your man, Bill Bellamy. I want to give a special shout out to my executive producers for Breakbeat, Dave Mays, Brett Jeffries, executive producer, Bill Bellamy, Barry Katz, of course, production, Tastemakers Media, recorded at Dash Studios, Los Angeles. IG, follow us at Breakbeat Media, at Bill Bellamy. I'm out. We'll catch you on the next one, baby. We Top Billin.
Peace.
Ladies.